When I graduated from Penn, I started working a lot with the foundation and the SAT class, and I saw one big disturbing trend that was just eating away at me, was that a lot of the students that were coming in for this class were seniors. They know they want to go to college, they have to take the SAT, but besides that, they don't even know where to start. And it's scary because it's their senior year, which is when you have so much college admission stuff to do, and here they are trying to take the SATs and figure out how to work everything. So I was just like so bewildered by this, and in talking a lot to these students and a lot to their parents, the biggest trend that I saw and the biggest word that they always say is they're overwhelmed. They're confused, they're overwhelmed, they don't know where to start. You know, they go to these talks all the time, these seminars, they get a lot of paperwork and literature about college admissions, but it's all scatterbrained all over the place. And they just want somebody to tell them, what do I do? How do I navigate this process? So I wanted to write, I started off writing like a pamphlet almost, just something, you know, staple a couple papers together, give it to our students. And then the more and more I kept writing, before you know it, I had a 50-page book. And more people, my mom kept showing it to everybody, of course, and everyone's saying, oh, this is great, you should publish it or do something. And so that's what I did. I guess what makes the book different from other books and why it does look the way it looks and why it is the way it is I wanted to show students and parents that the college process, yes, it's daunting, it's overwhelming, but it's not impossible. And I wanted to put together a guidebook that really simplifies the process more than anything. That's the big word with this book is it simplifies the process so that students and parents aren't feeling overwhelmed. When you walk into Barnes & Nobles, there's definitely a section that says college admissions, and there's tons of books out there that, you know, break down the process. But a lot of those books are like this big. They're like 200, 300 pages long. I know as a student, I wasn't going to read that. As a parent, you have so much stuff going on with yourself that you're not going to, most parents aren't going to want to sit down at the end of the day and read a 300-page book. So I wanted to write something that was just as comprehensive as those books, but in a much easier to read format and something that's not intimidating. So I talk about that in the book. Definitely, you know, the one person you definitely want to become buddy with is your guidance counselor. Like, I mean, I know Ken Place always joke like you want to become buddy with like the lunch lady to get extra food, which is fine and dandy, but she's not gonna help you get into college. A guidance counselor, if there's anyone for students and for parents too, if there's anyone you really want to get to know, it's the guidance counselor, because they're the person who's going to come in very handy to you come senior year, because they have to write recommendation and send out your transcript. But they're also people that have information about different colleges. They can help you put together your college list. They can give you information about scholarships. They're the people that have fee waivers for the SAT. So the guidance counselor is definitely the person to get to know. Even so, I've said at like other presentations that even if you just walk in, you make up a question. Hi, I'm so-and-so. Oh, I was just wondering about, you know, the scholarship I heard. You could be making it up, but just get that counselor to know your face, so that the reason basically why you want them to get to know you is if a scholarship opportunity comes across their desk, they think about you first. They think about you first. Oh, Natasha, she was in here last week. She was asking me about arts, or she was talking about, you know, she likes writing, whatever, and here comes this writing scholarship. That's the whole reason I'm saying get to know your counselor, because they have the resources, and you want them to know you and think of you